Good afternoon and welcome. Wow. As Grand Marshal of Missouri State University, I declare open the 269th commencement of Missouri State University. Please stand for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner as sung by Zoe Meyer-Jalen, a senior who is earning her Bachelor's of Music in Vocal Performance degree.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is now my great pleasure to introduce President Richard B. Williams, the 12th President of Missouri State University.
Thank you, Dr. Zimmerman, for the presentation of the University Mace. We also thank our banner carriers representing each college in the Missouri State University Jazz Ensemble 1 under the direction of Dr. Jason Hosbach. We appreciate them providing the music today. I invite you now to enjoy the sounds of the Jazz Ensemble as they entertain us with Soup Bone by John Clayton. Members of the class of 2025, Board of Governors, distinguished faculty, administrative staff, and honored guests, greetings to all of you, and a very special welcome to our parents, spouses, relatives, and friends of our graduates. Your encouragement, your support, and the presence in the lives of these students have contributed greatly to their success. Missouri State University observes 2 commencement periods during the year. The spring commencement is held in May, and the fall commencement occurs at the end of the fall semester in December. This is one of 3 such programs today. Because of the large number of graduates, we are conferring graduate and baccalaureate degrees in the Reynolds College of Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities, and the College of Education at this ceremony. We are conferring the graduate and baccalaureate degrees to the other students in other colleges at additional ceremonies today. Over the course of the ceremonies held today, I'm pleased to announce that we are awarding 2,804 total degrees. Of that total, 1,938 are undergraduate degrees and 866 are graduate degrees. It is now my honor to recognize the commencement participants on the stage. When I call their names, I ask that they briefly stand and then be seated. Please hold your applause until all our guests have been announced. Seated with us on the stand this morning are members of the Missouri State University Board of Governors, Mr. Tim Franska, Chair, Dr. Melissa Gorley, Vice Chair, Dr. Anson Elliott, Mr. Jeff Schrag. Representing the Missouri State University Administration, Mr. Brad Bodenhausen, Vice President for Community and Global Partnerships, Mr. Jeff Coyner, Chief Information Officer, Ms. Rachel Dockery, General Counsel and Vice President of Legal Affairs and Compliance, Mr. Brent Dunn, Vice President for University Advancement, Mr. Patrick Ransdell, Athletics Director, Dr. Tamara Yonke, Interim Provost, Ms. Natalie McNish, Director, Internal Audit and Risk Management, Ms. Zora Mulligan, Executive Vice President, Ms. Suzanne Shaw, Vice President for Marketing and Communications, Dr. Dee Sisko, Vice President for Student Affairs, Ms. Rowena Stone, Secretary to the Board of Governors, Dr. Jorge Hebaza, Interim Dean of the College of Natural and Applied Sciences, Dr. Barry Tinkler, Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Julie Masterson, Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate College, Ms. Rachel Becerra, Interim Dean of Library Services, Dr. Mark Smith, Dean of the McQuarrie College of Health and Human Services, Dr. Sean Wall, Dean of the Reynolds College of Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities, Ms. Campbell Keel, Chair of the Staff Senate, Dr. Scott Zimmerman, Chair of the Faculty Senate and Grand Marshal, Ms. Emma Vitlasil, Senior Class President. Our commencement speaker for this commencement is Ms. Tamia Sheely. Our graduation name readers are Neosha Mackey, Emeritus Dean of Library Services, and Dr. Tanya Tinsley, Associate Professor of Languages, Cultures, and Religions. Thank you all for being with us today. I wish to acknowledge and express our gratitude to the many volunteers who make this ceremony possible. Sincere thanks to our wonderful staff and faculty and graduation volunteers. Will you join me in giving them a round of applause? We wish to recognize our esteemed faculty for their profound impact on the success of our 2025 graduating class. Will our esteemed faculty please stand to be recognized? I would now like to introduce our speaker for this afternoon's ceremony. Student Body President Tamia Sheely. Tamia is earning her baccalaureate degree in political science with a minor in English. She is from Raymore, Missouri, and a proud graduate of Raymore Peculiar High School. Throughout her time on campus, Tamia has been an active and passionate student leader, serving in a variety of impactful roles, including SALT Company leader, SOAR leader, orientation assistant, SGA Chief Elections Commissioner, SGA Director of Diversity Inclusion, and Student Body President. After graduation, Tamia will continue her academic journey here at Missouri State University, pursuing a master's degree in international affairs. She will also serve as a graduate assistant in the Office of the President, where she looks forward to further develop her leadership and policy experience. Please help me welcome Tamili Sheely to the podium.
Hello, my name is Tamia Sheely, and I had the absolute honor of being the 2024-2025 Student Body and SGA President of Missouri State. Today, I will be graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in Political Science, and I'm excited to say I will be continuing my education right here at Missouri State in the Master of International Affairs program this fall. I'm also excited to share with you all that I will be a graduate assistant in the Office of the President this fall as well. I'm from Raymore, Missouri, and first want to thank my incredible family for being here with me today. You guys are some of my favorite people in the whole world, and I love you all dearly. During my time here at Missouri State, I've been a SALT company leader, a sorority leader, an orientation assistant, and involved with student government for 4 years. These experiences mean so much more to me than just a resume point. They've helped me apply what I've learned in the classroom and shaped me as a person. To the graduates, I know that we all have unique experiences in college based on what degree program we're in, what organizations we're involved in, where we're from, and the friends that we've made. Today, I want to speak about what I have learned in college based on my experiences, and my hope is that you at least remember one of these pieces of advice and that it will comfort you as you enter this major life change. First, I want to say to always throw your hat in the ring. When I came to Missouri State, I knew I wanted to be involved in SGA, but I had no ambition of being the president. I felt that being student body president would be a long shot, but over time, opportunities presented themselves that led me closer to the presidency. The first opportunity came when I was selected to be a sorority leader during my freshman year. This gave me the confidence to apply for SGA cabinet as a freshman, and thankfully, I landed a position. There was never a point where I felt ready, but I knew that I had a desire for more. I think this will be good to remember as many of us enter the job market. My encouragement would be to always apply, even if it feels like a long shot, because you never know what could happen. Next, I want to encourage you all to take opportunities as they come. In the positions I've had in college, I found a passion for leadership and began applying for any leadership opportunity that interested me. Thankfully, door after door opened, and the experiences molded me into a stronger leader. In life, there will undoubtedly be opportunities that present themselves to you all, and I encourage you to take them because it could be a stepping stone towards something greater in the future. Third, remember that growth may bring discomfort. We all know that growing is inevitable and challenging. You can probably remember that transition from high school to college. During that developmental time, there's likely a sense of discomfort as you learn to navigate a new environment or interact with the world in a different way. My encouragement is to also remember how much stronger that growth made you. In these times, remind yourself that discomfort is temporary, but what can be learned from it has the potential to last a lifetime. Fourth, keep in mind that sometimes you have to fight to be grateful. When life is hard, it can be a real challenge to be grateful. When these times inevitably come, it's important to seek out things to be thankful for. Sometimes you have to search for reasons because life may make it hard, but I am confident that if you take time to reflect, it will shift your outlook on life. Finally, I want to say that I am genuinely proud of each of you graduating today. I know firsthand how hard it is to be a college student right now, and it takes real determination to be here. Some of you may be the first person in your family to go to college, have put in countless hours of work to start a student organization, worked to pay your way through college, or moved internationally to be here. Those are all sacrifices that I find so admirable. Even if none of that applies to you, I am confident that you worked hard to earn your degree and be here today. I hope you allow yourself some time to soak that in today and reflect on this accomplishment. To conclude, as you enter this new life stage, remember to always throw your hat in the ring, take opportunities as they come, remember that growth may bring discomfort, and sometimes you have to fight to be grateful. Congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you, loved ones, for being here, and go Bears.
Thank you, Tamia. We now want to pause and express our deepest gratitude to all our graduates who are veterans. Will all graduates who are veterans or are currently serving in the military please stand and receive the honor and gratitude of this assembly. Will all the veterans in the audience please stand and be recognized? At this time, candidates for all degrees will be presented by Dr. Tamara Yonke, University Provost.
Will the candidates for the Specialist in Education degree please rise? President Williams, these candidates completed the requirements for the Specialist in Education degree. It is with great pride that they are presented to you on behalf of the graduate faculty for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the degree of Specialist in Education and declare that you have surmounted the second level of graduate studies and are qualified to supervise the learning process.
Will the candidates for the Specialist in Education degree please proceed forward as directed by the marshals?
Dr. Julie Masterson, Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate College, will hood the candidates. Dr. Tanya Tinsley will present the students.
Eula Katrina Tillery. Trisha G. Nail. Elizabeth K. Parks. Sarah Ashley Wilk.
Veronica Mateo Moreno.
Becky L. Bones.
Will the candidates for all master's degrees please rise? President Williams, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for their respective master's degree. The graduate faculty of Missouri State University are pleased to present them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority of the state of Missouri vested in the Board of Governors and delegated to me, I now confer upon you the master's degree. I testify that you have surmounted the first level of graduate studies, and I wish you every success as you serve humanity by your accomplishments.
Will all candidates, except those in the first row, please be seated? And will the candidates for master's degree in the first row please proceed forward, followed by master's candidates in the other rows, as directed by the marshals.
Dr. Julie Masterson and Dr. Carisha Holscher will hood the candidates.
Kadesh Jonathan Clouden.
Courtney L. Kuhn.
Dennis Jason Reynolds.
Stefana M. Beccabretti.
Danielle Patino Ragsdale.
Jennifer Grace.
Ida Taylor Ann Standley.
Allison Jameson.
Jacob Michael Brown.
Heather Ann Blanks.
Chelsea Marie Taylor.
Sarah Sue Zimmerman.
Kayla Beth Berwinger.
Dylan R. Fitzpatrick.
Ashton Danae Davis.
Jensine Marie Canate.
Alicia G. Stone.
Melissa Marie Stoops.
Rachel Lynn Hayden.
Andrew Jacob Lanig.
Tad Christopher Monig.
Elizabeth Suzanne Witherow.
Christopher Darrell Reinhardt.
Brandon Scott Hawes.
Skylar Kiana Small.
Mary Rose Houston.
Whitney Mariah Latour.
David Garth Brockway.
John Michael Phillips.
Fameda Yasmin.
Ethan L. Gambrill.
Allison Marin Raymond.
Megan Marie Grissom Walbridge.
Isabella Rose Eslick.
Hallie Greer Farrar.
Molly Kate Del Rossi.
Ryan McGraw.
Alana Claire Rowan.
Kristen Ariel Stouthart.
Kayla McHale Reese.
Matthew Keaton Carter.
Emily K. Lewandowski.
Ariel Sierra Pruger.
Damilola Ruth Oyedeji.
Tahi Park.
Autumn K. Meyer.
Nene Emanuela Benikwuchu.
June Lee.
Jackson Paul Rains.
Stephanie Renee Van Wyck.
Gisela Naidi Suarez Alfaro.
Sarah Elizabeth Hauser.
Nicholas Thomas Dewberry.
Graceland Gabriela Carvacho.
Allie Elizabeth Dilbeck.
Robin Michelle Brown.
Andrew J. Weddle.
Lauren Ashley Sanders.
Kai Amaya Isaiah.
Samantha Jane Trowbridge.
Hannah K. Coons.
Kyle James Henniger.
Sharon Mary McDermott.
Nicholas Roberts.
Susan Stanton.
Michael Scott Tentis.
Emily Suzanne Grandin.
Alyssa Eric.
Quinn Patrick McGarry.
Taylor Janelle Walker.
Haley Michelle Purrington.
Ashley A. Ferguson.
Angeline Rihanna Baig.
Tracy Lynn Caldwell.
Catherine June McCarville.
Adam C. Beck.
Austin Drake Doughty.
Carson Ann Lawley.
Frankie Harrison.
Caleb Michael Frederick.
Eric Joseph Schrantz.
Jonathan Edwin Dickens.
Suzanne Faith Glogner.
Steve Anthony Booker Jr.
Rachel Elizabeth Jones.
John M. Dove.
Gabriela Cesenas.
George Toto.
Hernan Nolasco Carrasco.
Erica Dawn Lindblom.
Tracy Ramirez.
Mackenzie L. Casara.
Micah Danielle Scroggins.
Kendall Dixon.
Ashley N. Harting.
Kaylee Nicole Walker.
Robert K. Coffey.
Katie Marjorie Justice.
Jared Michael Pennell.
Rachel Rose Duffy.
Emily Grace Knoppy.
Joy Michael Okokone.
Joshua M. Luna.
Aaron P. Tyler.
Joseph Usu Boateng.
Charles Andrew Corbett.
T. Hong Na Nguyen.
Collins Ya Antwi.
Melanie M. Miller.
Marissa Leanne Dietz.
Jordan Marie Winner.
Trenton Zachary Kruger.
Rylan William Calvin Hillier.
Vitaly Pavlovich Pulber.
Olivia Pearl Pang.
Lauren Taylor Canan.
Khalees Victoria Braithwaite.
Taylor Dawn Levings.
Lee Ann Gray.
Stephanie Finnell.
Aaron L. Johnston.
Sarah Catherine Holman.
Victoria E. Hadley.
Olivia Witherspoon.
Sean Jen Yu Lee.
Taylor Renee Montana.
Chai Hun Kim.
Emily Diana Owings.
Bell Cho Yishu.
Destiny Elizabeth Romero.
Santiago Posada Marin.
Spencer Andrew Dawson.
Elizabeth Lee Pruitt.
Aaron Eugene Kaw.
Lisa M. Strijek.
Quillen and Don Contero.
Haley Anissa Geyer.
Taylor Blankenship.
Brandy Crisp Robb.
Bakchu Sheikh.
Kylie Jo May.
AKM Zamir Udin.
Eunice Asha Naya Karario Nayagaka.
Muhammad Mujahid Butt.
Eunice Ayomikun Oyenigi.
Agnes Osei Kufor.
Abdul Rafiu
Reagan,
Haruna.
Reagan Mulungi Mwinyi.
Mohammed Kishan Mia.
Caitlin Marie Wren. Liesel Ann Aldridge.
Noman Munkpatar.
Rachel Ann Daniel.
Kayla Alexis Kelly.
Laura O'Shea Goodwin.
Robert I. Blevins.
Rebecca Ann Beal.
Gabrielle R. McElroy.
Julia Ann Simsick.
Frida Mae Robinson Christian.
Amy Jonette Douglas.
Samantha L. Reeves.
Aaron T. Sawchak.
Chayana L. Padilla.
Billy Christopher Dudley.
Allison Quinae Barker.
Lashundria Powell. Okay.
Okay. Good to know.
Nelson. Nelson Colon Acevedo.
Before we confer the Missouri State University baccalaureate degrees, I would like to note the scholastic accomplishments of several of these students. Would the students wearing the blue stoles please rise? Please join me in recognizing these graduates of the university's Honors College. You may be seated. Several students are graduating with scholastic honors and are identified by the cords they are wearing. Students graduating summa cum laude have achieved a grade point average of at least 3.90. Will those students graduating summa cum laude and wearing the gold cords please rise and remain standing? And now will the students graduating magna cum laude, having achieved a grade point average between 3.75 and 3.89, would those students graduating magna cum laude and wearing the silver cords please rise and remain standing? Finally, students graduating cum laude have achieved a grade point average between 3.50 and 3.74. Would those students graduating cum laude and wearing a bronze cord please rise and remain standing? On behalf of the university, I wish to congratulate these students on their impressive scholastic achievements. Now, will all candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise? President Williams, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for their respective degrees. The faculty of Missouri State University take great pleasure in presenting them to you for the conferring of the degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Missouri State University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon each of you, including those in absentia, the appropriate degree Baccalaureate of Arts, Baccalaureate of Fine Arts, Baccalaureate of Music, Baccalaureate of Science, or Baccalaureate of Applied Science, with all the rights, privileges appertaining thereto.
Now, will all candidates except those in the first row please be seated? And then will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the first row please proceed forward, followed by baccalaureate candidates in the other rows as directed by the marshals.
Dr. Tanya Tinsley and Neosha Mackey will present these students.
Samuel Stephen Waneke, summa cum laude.
Sonia Denise Blackburn.
James Logan Clark.
Shane Allen Sansom.
Jeremiah Samuel Parrott.
Madison Michael Box.
Marcellus Robert Weinzorl, magna cum laude.
Autumn A. Biego, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Benjamin D. Fetzer.
England Sky Yarbrough, cum laude.
Aaron Frederick Tomchek, summa cum laude.
Benjamin William Verstraete, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Brady K. Perkins, cum laude.
Sawyer Kent Myers.
Samantha Renee Record, summa cum laude.
William J. Lowry.
Shelby Alexis Bybee.
Aubrey R. Christenberry, summa cum laude.
Caleb Michael Hernandez, summa cum laude.
Redeemer James Heath.
Nevea A. Diaz, cum laude.
Cadence Joe Ruth, magna cum laude.
Molly Elizabeth Ann Sellers, magna cum laude.
Abigail Suzanne Grossner.
Zoe Addison Meyer Julene, magna cum laude.
Denise J. Lancaster.
Nathaniel Richard Rogers.
Allison Lee Vanderbeck, magna cum laude.
Maxwell J. Brower, cum laude.
Reagan Nicole Risner.
Ashley James Purvis, cum laude.
Audrey Grace Toos.
Cora A. Darmody, magna cum laude.
Jordan Victoria Collard.
Lillian Jane Nash.
Melody Ann Jaylene Sterling.
Reese Lauren Ripley.
Spencer Moore, cum laude.
Nishad Tyrus Chappelle, cum laude.
Ethan R. Turner.
McKenna Grace Johnson, cum laude.
Zoe Simone Lanigan, cum laude in the Honors College.
Alyssa Ray Johnston.
Victoria Irene Bartlett, magna cum laude.
Chloe Lynn Marcel Mode.
Gavin Nasser Robinson.
Kyrie Ann Hellman.
Tyler Sean Windsor.
Maxwell Fowler Kepi.
Hannah Marie Baker, cum laude.
Adele Charlize Doherty.
Logan William Ewens, cum laude.
Devonte Xavier Key.
Chloe Page Solstad, magna cum laude.
Colin Alexander Grinstead.
Anna J. Summerall, summa cum laude.
Grace Elizabeth Van Helden.
Catherine Burke Whistle, summa cum laude.
Jacob Weber Mooney.
Brent Matthew Schultz.
Anna Taylor Madura, magna cum laude.
John Thomas Foy.
Leslie Alvarez.
Josie Carol Anderson, cum laude.
Ivy Meadows Schoonover, summa cum laude.
Isabella Avery Hersman, magna cum laude.
Jessica Elizabeth Sirline, magna cum laude.
Olivia Ruth Yearwood, cum laude.
Emma Caden Reed.
Amelie Elise Chouat, magna cum laude.
Arden Grace Dixon, cum laude.
Israel Nilsson Budd.
Anna Paula Garcia, magna cum laude.
Tristan Elijah Brown, cum laude.
Ashlyn Faith Coford.
Melody Ann D. Merchant, magna cum laude.
John Vincent Horton.
Tessa DeJeet, summa cum laude.
Thaddeus Alexander Baker, cum laude.
Elizabeth Jeanette Petruso, magna cum laude.
Claire Nicole Anderson, summa cum laude.
Noah Robert Dewey, cum laude.
Kaylee Victoria Fogg, cum laude.
Alexandra Marchena Rojas, magna cum laude.
Willa Hope Wahlberg, magna cum laude.
Jana Noel Glenn, summa cum laude.
Nicole Angelis Rivera, summa cum laude.
Abigail Hope Nickel.
Jada Jemiah Bunch.
Kira S. Apoff, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Samari Cortez Johnson.
Julia Ruth Rives, summa cum laude.
Isabel Bates, cum laude.
Jacob Scott LaFave.
Breezy Simler, cum laude.
Caleb Jackson Berg.
Chase Adam Matus.
Danielle Killian Burns.
Nathan C. Brown.
Kelsey Zimmerman.
Bailey Morgan Palmer.
Cameron Elizabeth Denny, cum laude.
Kyle William Crook.
Hallie Eliza Lawson, cum laude in the Honors College.
Ira Gabe Owings.
Sarah Danielle Nelson.
Royce Reginald Branch II.
Chloe G. Swadley, summa cum laude.
Taylor Gensler.
Elizabeth Diane Savek, cum laude.
Liam Lewis Vincent Parrish Perkins.
Jaden Francis Brown.
Anna Michelle Cahome, magna cum laude.
Nalia Christian Hernandez, magna cum laude.
Jack Rydell Iolas.
Elise Madeline McFall, magna cum laude.
Javier J. Chavez.
Sydney Marie Hong Lopez.
Christopher James Malloy.
Gavin Patrick Phillips, magna cum laude.
Heidi Edwards.
Hallie Eileen Jones.
Jennifer Lee Jacome.
Gabrielle Sebastian Jacob.
Tamia Danae Sheely.
Caleb Douglas Faubert.
Caroline Elizabeth Moten.
Jacob Samuel Martin.
Lena H. Nguyen.
Olivia Annalise Noel Dixon.
Emily Janelle Badsgard, summa cum laude.
Paige Elena Linehan.
Elisa Alcacer Peters, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Megan Ann Aleo.
Michaela Buneta.
Alexa Cecil Lambton, cum laude.
Rashida Susie Nanapaneni, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Hallie Luking.
Colleen M. O'Connell.
Shays Rochelle McCollum.
Reese Isabel Rose Tackett.
Olivia Catherine Michelson, cum laude.
Caroline Genevieve Sluss.
Cora Elise Hill.
Madeline Marie Cook.
Arinayo Adebayo Oyedeji.
Mason Vincent Bush.
Dana Andreevna Dumitrash.
Mindy Jo Welland, magna cum laude.
Haley Dawn Blackburn, magna cum laude.
Desiree Esther Okadaos, cum laude.
Mackenzie Lynn C., magna cum laude.
Ian Gareth Street, cum laude.
Annie Marie Kochanovich, magna cum laude.
Noah Scott Brown, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Jaden Mackenzie Hanners.
Lisbeth Vanessa Garcia, magna cum laude.
Isabella G. Hebden.
Abigail Ray Thompson, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Olivia Page Rattler.
Ashton Parker Umstadt, summa cum laude.
Ana Paula Fraiz Avila, cum laude.
Alexandra Elizabeth Baker, magna cum laude.
Marion A. Binion, cum laude.
Devin Andrea Lejeune.
Anna Claire Braciano, summa cum laude.
Sophia Rose Lori Hawley, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Caitlin Danielle Orr, magna cum laude.
Benjamin Edward Frankenberg.
Sage Marie Valdick.
Bethany Avon Sluder, magna cum laude.
Caitlin M. Sammons, magna cum laude.
Zoe Grace Costello.
Belle E. Worley, summa cum laude.
Haley Noel Dennis, cum laude.
Jason Smith.
Taylor Christine Sandridge.
Nathan William Smith.
Tara Nicole Depke, magna cum laude.
Garrett T. Beckham, cum laude.
Vea Alexis Nichols, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Khalil Ahmad Shoemate.
Brock Mateus Hughes.
Haley M. Lepi.
Drew J. Freeman, cum laude.
Ethan Hayworth, cum laude.
Tyler W. Cavan, magna cum laude.
Chase Charles Compton.
Andrew Richard Dewey, magna cum laude.
Cassidy Nicole Sanders.
Jack Thomas Miller, cum laude.
Shiloh Renee Nordland, magna cum laude.
James August Kozis.
Jada Judith Brandt.
Cooper M. Hayes, cum laude.
Aubrey Danielle Whitehead, cum laude.
Gretchen Clara Jo Lampy.
Noah Aaron Hootenmeyer, magna cum laude.
Bianca R. Salomon, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Anthony Bradford.
Lindsay K. Londaway, summa cum laude.
Zachary Wayman Forrester.
Alexis Marie Matthews.
Tristan T. Gillahan, cum laude.
Jenna Suzanne Owen.
Nolan Winston Ebrecht.
Dalton L. Smith.
Nolan F. Cashel, magna cum laude.
Emma Louise Habert, cum laude.
Jonah Robert Clenny, cum laude.
Colton Rainey Evans, cum laude.
Austin LaRue Revels.
Sophia James Swavey, summa cum laude.
Chloe Isabel Doneski, magna cum laude.
Liliana Gutierrez Arango, summa cum laude.
Lily Grace Hendershot Roy, summa cum laude.
Madeline Elizabeth Ayen, magna cum laude.
Mackenzie Faye Lewis, summa cum laude.
Brian Elia Lucchese, cum laude.
Ize Emma Shoro.
Samantha Morgan Haley, magna cum laude.
Adam Blake Williams.
Meredith Lee Curlin.
Zach Ray Welker.
Catherine Nicole Johnson. Lucas T. Geisinger, cum laude.
Alyssa M. Hinkson, magna cum laude.
Sophia Lorene Birch, cum laude.
Nikita Brown.
Lindsay Marie Goodhart.
Johannes Dejanay Zupora Mitchell, cum laude.
Aeri Ueda, magna cum laude.
Anna Jessica Moles, cum laude.
Gabrielle Marie Donaldson, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Faith Viola Montalvo, cum laude.
Blaine M. Wardlow.
Jonathan Aiden Louderback.
Spencer L. Street.
Pace A. Evans.
Anthony Lam, cum laude. Macy Grace Sievers.
Georgia Grace Crawford.
Callie Renee Schweigert, cum laude.
Jordan Mackenzie Chase.
Vito Lafata IV.
Mary L. Barnett.
Claire Hanlon Spain, cum laude. Joel C. Bell.
Pamela Sophia York.
Connor Thomas Parkinson, cum laude.
Timothy Michael Pease.
Elise Marie Tierbach, summa cum laude.
Raven Maria Everts, cum laude.
Lauren Grace Jackson, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Lauren Coatney Lee.
Madison Grace Reese.
Sydney Joe Miller.
Emma Grace Robb, cum laude.
Sydney K. Early.
Rebecca Marie Gardner, cum laude.
Madeline Renee Curtis, magna cum laude.
Maura Rose Curran.
Maddie Sherman, cum laude.
Haley Dawn Nelson.
Maggie Zavoda, cum laude.
Sophia A. Sampson, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Morgan Alexa Shearhart, cum laude.
Jaden A. Walker, cum laude. Tucker A. Moeller.
Kimi Motaram Haji Reza Tarani, summa cum laude.
Adam Robert Smizer.
Kamara Nashe Brown, summa cum laude.
Danielle Christine Freeman, summa cum laude.
Jane Lene Rundall.
Faith M. Ruff.
Madison Elise Baker.
Ethan Michael Gray.
Elizabeth Danielle Gravitt.
Madison Marie Sparks.
Isabella Lucille Ruggiero.
Michael J. Guilfoy, cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Farr, summa cum laude.
Jackson Rowe White, right.
Brooke M. Patterson.
Alex Hill.
Anastasia Alexandra Desjarnet, magna cum laude.
Jude William Jenkins.
Jordan E. Trindle, cum laude.
Alexander Dean Armstrong.
Chase Michael Croner, magna cum laude.
Drew Patrick Abram.
Okay, just a second. Kira K. Ainsworth.
Caleb Thomas Klaus, summa cum laude.
Mitchell Wiley Robertson.
Kirk A. McLean. Joanna Kathleen Schmidt.
Broxton Matthew Johnson.
Joshua Timothy Reithmeyer, summa cum laude.
Natalie A. Murphy, cum laude.
Anna Trong Pham, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Sophia Hubbard, magna cum laude.
Allie White.
Erica Elizabeth Han, cum laude.
Juana Magdalena Garcia.
Sophia Stowe May, cum laude.
Jack Patrick Batterson.
Melissa Villela, summa cum laude.
Megan E. Claus, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Jepson, cum laude.
Natalie Grace Wilhelm, cum laude.
Rebecca A. Lowry, summa cum laude.
Kimberly Taylor DeBold, magna cum laude.
Zolena E. Simpson.
Tristan A. Up.
Ashlyn Marie Herod, cum laude.
Brooks Aaron Beatty.
Keenan Phil Rosenow, summa cum laude.
James Kalen Baker.
Natalie Ray Willis, summa cum laude.
Mason Gregory Ray, cum laude.
Grace Lee Catlin.
Matthew Logan Mulak.
Taven Anthony Reed.
Sarah Elizabeth Harbaugh, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Marianne Day Parton, summa cum laude.
Marissa Grace Keller, cum laude.
Della Mae Jewel Brown.
Riley Amelia Rose Laredo.
Peyton Alexis Fletcher, cum laude.
Shelby Loretia Fields.
Michaela Lee Deloach, magna cum laude.
Alexis Faith Ogan, magna cum laude.
Savannah Corinne Shobring, cum laude.
Catherine Ann Curvin.
Amanda Page Mobley.
Anson A. Aldrich.
Abigail Elizabeth Rudd, cum laude.
Joshua Bailey Rayner, cum laude.
Case Lynn Scott Pinkerton, cum laude.
Sophie Elaine Stefka, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Samantha Marie Bumpus.
Cameron Dylan Taylor.
Okay. Cody Ray McGee.
Jaden Grace Fry, summa cum laude.
Kotso J. Moore.
Gracie J. Potter, summa cum laude.
Samuel Alexander Wallace.
Akari Yanagi, cum laude.
Hilda Cecilia Zubia.
Carmen Dewana Hobbs.
Sawyer Ray Wampler, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Yosani Ibarra.
Emma Nicole Beckenholt.
Alize Jade Godwin.
Harley Elaine Anderson.
Nadia Diane Woods, cum laude.
Kayla Nicole Scheffermeyer.
Kelsey Rubble, summa cum laude.
Zachary L.W. Thomas.
Cassandra M. Eady, cum laude.
Kinsey Danielle Tillman.
Rebecca Lynn Alley, cum laude.
Elizabeth J. Nutter, magna cum laude.
Alexis Brooke Rhodes.
Cameron R. Flood.
Lindsay Page Peterson, summa cum laude.
Madeline Kelly Cope, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Morgan Rebecca McGee, cum laude.
Hannah Lane Grumbine.
Molly G. McDaniel, cum laude.
Natalie Grace Gates, cum laude.
Kendall Adele Haas, summa cum laude.
Ava I. Arajo Tice, magna cum laude.
Courtney Lynn Downs.
Josie L. Collier, cum laude.
Aaliyah Ray Clark.
Haley Carol Lee.
Alana Page Beal.
McKenna Shelby Robeson, magna cum laude.
Tyler Wayne Groves. Ella L. Haas, cum laude.
Riley William Claycamp, cum laude.
Olivia A. Wilkie, cum laude.
Jordan Virginia Allen, summa cum laude.
Lillian Marie Wilson, cum laude.
Hope F. Blaylock, magna cum laude in the Honors College.
Annalise Allison, cum laude.
Samantha Sandra Copley, cum laude in the Honors College.
Bronson A. Freeling, cum laude.
Tiffany Ann Keith, cum laude.
Christopher Samuel Ard.
Bradley Cooper, summa cum laude.
Tiffany Nicole Trogdon, summa cum laude.
Daniela Grace Broughton, magna cum laude.
Sarah E. Epps.
Elena Marie Bryson, summa cum laude.
Madeline E. Hill, magna cum laude.
Cheyenne Elizabeth Herrera.
Emily Sue Perkins.
Jillian Marie Hurt, summa cum laude.
Hanop Lam Nguyen, summa cum laude.
Kylie Brooke Crater.
Shelby D. Ditter.
Jaredine Elena Thomas.
Grace Olivia Bell, cum laude.
Mallory Comstock.
Brooke Lynn Johnson. Kaylee Ryan Soley.
Abigail Lynn Tetmeyer, cum laude.
Lily N. Grant, magna cum laude.
Chasen Ryan Ipock, cum laude.
Paige Ashley Laney.
Natalie Brooke McNeil.
Malin K. Miller.
Damian M. Gonzalez, magna cum laude.
Megan R. Cox.
Margaret L. Smith.
Mackenzie Ray Cummins, summa cum laude.
Regan M. Shulin, magna cum laude.
Abby Lynn Sappington, magna cum laude.
Lauren N. McDougall.
Mary Grace Bruce, magna cum laude.
Hannah Thon Kaiser.
Maria Guadalupe Mendez Cadenas.
Kristen Miller Leidy.
Peyton Riley McCollum, cum laude.
Caitlin Michelle Krolikowski.
Roberta Marie Fuchs, magna cum laude.
Chloe Ann Burden, cum laude.
Abigail Leora Palmer, cum laude.
Maggie James Brown.
J.C. Lynn Stratton, magna cum laude.
Grace Mary Sue Sharp.
Caitlin Danielle Marshall, summa cum laude.
Kara Lynn Hernandez, cum laude.
Megan Joy Burnham, cum laude.
Rebecca N. Forrest.
Emmeline T. Fawn, magna cum laude.
Abigail Hope Blansett, summa cum laude.
Aniston Jasmine Barney, magna cum laude.
Olivia C. Stricker, cum laude.
Catherine Marie Dobson, summa cum laude in the Honors College.
Audrey Grace Lowe, magna cum laude.
Kaysen P. DeWine.
Abigail Cooley, summa cum laude.
Bethany Ann Kelly.
Selena McCamish, cum laude.
Alexis Marie Sensel.
Allison Kathleen Miller, cum laude.
Avery Aaron Eigenman, magna cum laude.
Trancy Riley Clark, cum laude.
Kobe Davis Fisher, magna cum laude.
Anna E. Decker, summa cum laude.
Aubrey Alexa Hardy, cum laude.
Mason Tyler Brown, summa cum laude.
Victoria Raven Burmeister.
Leanne Rose Cantrell, cum laude.
Emily Gail Harris.
Madeline Adele Luna, summa cum laude.
Hannah Marie Moore, magna cum laude.
Courtney Christina Bame, cum laude.
Madison Ann Schneider.
Riley Ann Steffen, cum laude.
Heather Danielle Carter, cum laude.
Lauren Christine Rhodes.
Taylor Knapp.
Atefwork R. Wind, cum laude.
Hannah Grace Bobine, summa cum laude.
Madison Renee DeVore, cum laude.
Morgan Christine Lank, summa cum laude.
Lydia Taylor Hilbing, magna cum laude.
Hallie Lynn Bond, magna cum laude.
Mallory Diane Butler, magna cum laude.
McKenna Ivana Murphy, cum laude.
Chloe Catherine Wilhite, magna cum laude.
Paige J. Greenfield, summa cum laude.
Melanie Bridget Sievers, magna cum laude.
Emily Jo Marie Lee, magna cum laude.
Riley Elizabeth Downey, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Barker, summa cum laude.
Ashlyn Kate Runge, summa cum laude.
Destiny Jean Catterley, magna cum laude.
Michaela R. Mundwiller.
Carmen C. Schultz, cum laude.
Kaylee Sue Wallace.
Jordan Marin Bozich, cum laude.
Avery Elizabeth Bassett, cum laude.
Grace Teresa Welker, magna cum laude.
Jacob Austin Fricky.
Ella S. Cobb, cum laude.
Ellie R. Boyle, cum laude.
Piper Lynn Shainmill, magna cum laude.
Tony Marie Sinclair, cum laude.
Gary R. Standifer.
Hunter Allen Fritz, magna cum laude.
Madison Ray Cunningham.
Sydney Caitlin Sanders, summa cum laude.
Jasmine Nicole Still.
Chloe M. Jewell, cum laude.
Tatum Marie Stogsdill, cum laude.
Catherine Alyssa Means, magna cum laude.
Kara Renee Stevens, magna cum laude.
Sarah Ann Luer.
Dylan Anne Marie Hunt, magna cum laude.
Ava Ann Wink, cum laude.
McKinley Kathleen Anderson.
Angela Renee Elizadal.
Emma Caroline Morris, magna cum laude.
Haley Faith Greer.
Michaela D. Evans, cum laude.
Madison Olivia Bay.
Brian Scott Medlock, magna cum laude.
Sophia G. Butler, cum laude.
Noel Kendall Sayer.
Emma Grace Parnell, cum laude.
John Edward Black V, cum laude.
Jenna Catherine Lawrence, cum laude.
Arabia Brewer.
Audra Christine Dollar, cum laude.
Courtney Mackenzie Ross, magna cum laude.
Kendall Avery Smithson, summa cum laude.
Brianna Lee Ward.
Madeline Lee Cushel, cum laude.
Sophia Ann Essig, summa cum laude.
Malia Ann Nance, cum laude.
Aaliyah Vivian Joyner, cum laude.
Sophia Rose Mantia, magna cum laude.
Brittany M. Lowry.
Kaylee Amber Stuckmeyer, cum laude.
Rebecca Ann Jenkins, cum laude.
Avery Nicole Rosenberg, cum laude.
Lauren Elizabeth Kennard, summa cum laude.
Sophie S. Sylvie.
Lauren E. Newell, magna cum laude.
Kiara Caton.
Hannah Catherine Holcomb.
Catherine Antonina Holden Reed.
Caroline Catherine Burke Elfrink.
Olivia Shamansky, cum laude.
Jacqueline Rose Elking.
Sophia Danae Donaldson, summa cum laude.
Anna Elizabeth Bandy, cum laude.
Abigail Elizabeth Villars. Victoria Lynn Vinson. Jared Wayne Hyatt, cum laude. Scotty Creed. Riley Joanne Feeker. Madison A. McCord, cum laude. Lauren J. Bradley, cum laude. Camille Autumn Barnhart, magna cum laude. Paige Alexia Barnhart, summa cum laude.
Will all the baccalaureate candidates please rise? Congratulations, class of 2025. You may now shift your tassels to the left, signifying conferral of the degrees. Please be seated. As graduates, the university hopes you will continue your affiliation with Missouri State University as proud and active alumni. To welcome you to the Alumni Association, I would like to invite to the podium Missouri State University's Vice President for University Advancement, Brent Dunn.
Well, congratulations and welcome to the club. You join a group of over 170,000 alums that live in all 50 states and over 93 countries around the world. Just please keep us up to date on where you are and what you're doing, because chances are pretty good there'll be alumni there that can help you both professionally and personally. You are a lifelong member of the Bear family. For 120 years, Missouri State has been educating people who are making a difference in the world, and now it's your turn. So as you leave in just a few minutes, we have a small gift for you. It's a bear head lapel pin. The instructions: put it on, wear it every day for the rest of your entire life. If not, keep Missouri State close to your heart. You all look good in maroon and white. And to the parents and the family and friends, you should be very proud of your graduate. On this planet, there are 8 billion people that live here. 7% have a college degree. 37% in the United States. Today is a big deal for you. It's a big deal for the world, because education changes people and people change the world. But remember this: you're a student at Missouri State for just a short time in your life. You're an alum of Missouri State for the rest of your entire life. Congratulations. Now go get them and go Bears!
To conclude our ceremony, please stand for the alma mater, which will be performed by Zoe Meyer-Julin. Our Grand Marshal will then conclude the ceremony.
Sing we praises all to our alma mater, all hail maroon and white. Missouri State, we pledge devotion. May you live ever in truth and delight. May you live ever in truth and delight.
One more time for Zoe Julin and our jazz ensemble. Amazing. Thank you so much. And now we bring this ceremony to an end. I would like to thank those who have spoken and participated. and also offer a final note of congratulations to our newest alumni and graduates today. As we close this ceremony, please remain seated for the recessional. you.